Sure, these nifty Xbox Series X and S tricks aren't quite on par with playing Halo the Master Chief Collection at 120 frames per second, but they're still pretty cool. These are just some of your new Xbox's features that don't get top billing on the box. The ability to change what buttons do is helpful to those with accessibility needs. Perhaps one button is used a lot in the game, and another one is easier to reach for the player. They can map that easier button to perform the action of the more difficult to reach one, and boom! Just like that, they're playing in a way they find more comfortable. This feature, fortunately, is present on the Xbox Series X and S. On top of that, these Xbox consoles come with a brand new controller, and that controller comes with a new share button. As it turns out, the new consoles can remap what that button does too, to an extent. By default, the share button takes a screenshot with one press and records the last 30 seconds of gameplay when it is held down. By visiting the settings menu on the new Xbox consoles, players can, for example, change a long press of the share button to record a gameplay clip from that point forward instead. It's pretty nifty. When you do something awesome in a video game, you might want to memorialize that moment, whether it's through a video clip or a screenshot. After that, you may want to share that media with your friends. Over a longer gaming career though, you could rack up quite a number of screenshots and video clips. These can eat into your available storage, and with games getting larger and larger, the Xbox Series X and S both let you use an external storage device for your captured media. You just plug it in via USB, set it as a default device for capture storage, and breathe easy knowing your screenshots and video clips aren't taking up precious space. Even better, when using an external drive, the Xbox consoles allow you to record longer video clips. If you want your videos to run longer than 30 seconds or 2 minutes, an external drive isn't just a nice thing to have, it's absolutely necessary. In the past few years, Microsoft has been all about reaching gamers no matter where they play. This has resulted in some pretty big shifts at the company. Just about every first-party Xbox game also shows up on PC, for instance. Some previously exclusive titles have made their way to Nintendo Switch as well. Microsoft even launched a whole cloud gaming service in xCloud, which enables players to stream Xbox games from the internet. While xCloud makes use of literal Xbox Ones and server racks, there's another way that gamers can stream Xbox games too, straight from their own consoles. That's right, the Xbox Series X and S both support remote play, which lets you access and play your games from your mobile device. If you have an Xbox Series X or S at home, all you need to do is enable remote play in the settings menu. From there, you'll need to pair the Xbox mobile app to your console. From that point on, if your mobile phone or tablet is connected to the internet, you'll be able to pair an Xbox controller or even a DualShock 4 to your device. Open the Xbox app and get to playing. The Xbox Series X and S by default show the email address connected to your Microsoft account on the dashboard. This is presumably so you can look up in the corner and see which account is signed in at the moment. However, if you're someone who streams and would prefer the whole world not have your email address, there's a pretty easy fix you can employ to hide it. All you need to do is open up the Settings app on your Xbox Series X or S console. From there, make sure you're on the Account page, then select Sign In, Security, and Passkey. If the Show on Home box is checked, that means your email is shown on the dashboard for all the world to see. Simply uncheck that box and go back to the dashboard. You should find that your name now displays, but your email address is thankfully nowhere to be found. Upgrading to a new next-gen console can be a joyous occasion, at least until some huge questions pop into your brain. How will you move all your games from one system to the other? Do you have to re-download them all again? Because that sounds like hell.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Fortunately, both the Xbox Series X and S are capable of copying games straight from your Xbox One over your home network. The process for making this happen is pretty straightforward. To start, you'll open up the Settings app on your older Xbox console. From there, visit the System tab, then navigate over to Backup and Transfer. Move to the Network Transfer section and make sure the box is checked next to Allow Network Transfer. After that, all you need to do is visit that same Settings app location from your Xbox Series X or S. If both machines are turned on and connected to your home network, you should see your Xbox One as a place you can copy games from. Choose the games you want, followed by Copy Selected, and you're off to the races. Games have only gotten larger these past few years, and with the next generation of Xbox consoles now officially here, the amount of space games take up is expected to balloon even more. Sure, you can go through the tedious process of deleting and downloading what you need at any given time, but there has to be a better way, right? On the Xbox Series X and S, there most certainly is. Microsoft's next-gen machines have pretty robust storage management options. For example, you can locate and uninstall add-ons for games you don't have anymore. You can also identify games that are shrinkable, which means certain parts like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War's campaign and multiplayer mode can be uninstalled separately. If you really want a clean house, you can even delete game save files from your Xbox Series X or S. They'll still be backed up in the cloud, but until you need them again, they will no longer reside on your console. There's a good chance 2020 will not be remembered as the year people went out and did things.
This morning, Californians waking up to a new reality, bracing for a statewide lockdown affecting 33 million residents.
That said, there will come a time in the future when you are able to stroll into your local Best Buy, visit a theme park, watch a movie inside a theater, and so much more. When that happens, when you're out and about living life, you may get the itch to install a game on your Xbox Series X or S at home. Luckily, Microsoft's been thinking ahead. Using the Xbox app on your smartphone or tablet, or the Xbox app on your Windows 10 PC, you can instruct your Xbox Series X or S to install a game no matter where you are. If you're attending an NFL game, you can tell your Xbox to download Madden NFL 21 so you can keep the action going when you return. If you're at the grocery store, you might suddenly be inspired to download Supermarket Shriek to your Xbox. With just a few taps on your device of choice, it's done. For now, you can test it out by remotely installing games from your couch. It's not quite the same, but it'll at least get you ready for the future. It can be easy to get lost in a video game. Some, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, have such sprawling open worlds that you can spend hundreds of hours exploring and still not see everything there is to see. This immersion, however, can lead you to become a bit too sedentary. It's healthy to get up and move around every once in a while, and with this Xbox feature, you may not do that, but you'll at least be prompted to. The Xbox Series X and S break reminder feature is pretty self-explanatory. You can set your console to remind you to take a break at certain intervals, whether they're as short as 30 minutes or as long as 2 hours. You can use this time to get up and do a bit of stretching, or perhaps get yourself a glass of water. After that, you're free to go back to playing, at least until the next reminder shows up. The Kinect, by most accounts, now serves as a symbol of the Xbox One's early failures. The device was bundled along with every console, making the whole package more expensive as a result, and fans weren't really digging it. You've probably heard that story before. It's just one of the many things that went wrong for the Xbox One. As it turns out though, some people do still like controlling their consoles with their voice. If you're one of those people, you'll be pleased to know that your Xbox Series X and S can work with Amazon's Alexa smart assistant. If you have an Amazon Echo sitting in your living room, all you need to do is check the Enable Digital Assistant in your console settings, then install the Xbox skill on your Echo or other Alexa device. Once you connect your Microsoft and Amazon accounts, you'll be ready to start bossing your digital assistant around like nobody's business. The jury's still out, however, on whether the inevitable next-gen Skyrim port will let you slay Alduin using only your voice.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh, I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
Or if Alexa's edgier cousin Omega will be compatible with a console.
Omega, what was the score of the Warriors game last night?
Games are for the weak. Combat is the only true test of victory or defeat.